This training session is going to concentrate on the search mechanisms available in Store Manager. So I'll call up the stock or product maintenance routine here. Now if we look here, we can see we're in the place where we can enter a product code. Now what I'll just take a little aside on is the help mechanisms available to you. There are two help buttons, one's the F2 key and one's the F1 key. The F2 key is a help key that relates to the entire screen that you have called up. So for example, if I press the F2 key like this, it'll bring up the product maintenance help, give you the various control shortcut keys that you can use, and also gives you a quick overview of what is able to be done. I'll clear that away and I'll press the F1 key. Because we're on the product code entry point, it will give us information about what we can do with the product code for entering a product or finding a product, and what will happen if we type something in and it either exists or doesn't exist. You can see Control F will allow you to find a product code. I'm going to do a Control F now, and it'll bring up this window here, which relates to looking for a product. If you know what the product code starts with, say for example we go to this area here and I'm looking for something that starts with E. I'll type the letter E in and it will bring up product codes as shown here that start with the letter E. I can then refine this search by typing in the letter R, for example, and that brings anything with the R. Again, another R, a couple of ones on there, and it's bringing up, as you can see, a very refined search, giving us just part or product codes that have that in it. The more you type in, so 5, 7, it'll just give you the single product. Now we'll leave that there for a minute. We'll pop up to the keyword search. Say for example we were trying to find this product. We didn't know what the product code was, but we know it's a valve, so what we can type in is the start or the whole word, or VAL for valve. We know that part. We know that it was an inlet valve. We know it was for a 200, so it's getting a lot closer, and that's good enough because this is the item we were looking for, the ERR1157, which is an inlet valve for a 200 TDI diesel engine. This button over here changes the method by which we search. It is what we call the incremental mode button. If we have that toggled on like it is at the moment, or we toggle it off, which it now is, with the toggled off mode, anything we type in at the top here, so I can type in hose, coolant, or cool, or try that again, cool for coolant, it's not going and finding anything. So all we have to do now is press enter and it will return the search we're looking for. Now that's also toggleable by doing a Control I. It's handy to have the incremental search turned off if you have a very, very large stock file or a customer base and your searches take a while to return you the information you're looking for. Another thing we can have here, and I have to close this for a tick. Up here there is a results button. If we press on the results button like that, it will tell us how many we're going to get back in a search, how many results we'll get in a search. So if I change that to say 10 and then go OK on there, go back into this product search here and start typing hose, for example, I'll only get 10 items back, right? If I was to change it to say 1,000, click OK, go back for the search again. If I type in hose, it'll take a little longer to come back, and there are 1,000 items in here that have hose in it somewhere, and I can use the page down and go look all the way down here, go back up again. Or even inside here I can change this and put in a heater. That'll probably reduce them, and then I can say the inlet hose for the heater, and it's reducing it even further. Finds only 11. So it doesn't take long for it to find things.